Hey, so you've probably seen this game or played it before. It's called Elevator Source, which is an add-on for Gears mod. And if you indeed have seen or played this once in your life, you probably also know that there's plenty of games that has the same gimmick as this one. Random floors with random events that you had to survive and blah blah blah. And also look at my brand new fit. Okay, so what was I going to say again? Oh yeah, right. These elevator games. They don't have a specific genre, so I'll just call them elevator games from now on. Also, who the f are you? That what you saw at the beginning of the video was basically me. Because randomly at a Tuesday, I just installed Elevator Source for Gears mod and played it for nostalgia's sake. And while I was playing it, something in my head felt off. Like, how did the creators of this add-on have the idea to make a game mode based around an elevator? Like, bro, what were you on? And also, if there was any game that launched before Elevator Source that had the same gameplay. All of that made me get out of my way and search about this on Google, and it turns out there's a bunch of... Okay, yeah, there's not a single game that came out before Elevator Source. Sorry, I just keep getting cut off by this editor and this stinky script. Oh shit. Great, now the walls are gone. But jokes aside, there really isn't any records of any games or even a modification to a game that launched before Elevator Source, which had the same random floors mechanic as the original mod. But you might also know, and I just said at the beginning of the video, that there's a lot of games that got influenced by the original mod, specifically on platforms like Roblox and Roblox and Roblox and Roblox. Yeah, there's a lot of these games on Roblox. But before I talk about them, I just wanted to make a quick dive into the development of Elevator Source, according to some official posts of the creator of the mod. Elevator Source was created by a small team called Pixeltail Games, with 3 founding members being Mr. Sunabozo, Forry, and Mac the Guy. Okay, I don't know if I said them right, but yeah. And the development started roughly in mid-December of 2011, as proven by the post made by them in the ModDB website on January 9th. And it says that the project has been on the making for 4 weeks, but the total time of the development is a little bit more than 4 weeks due to its release being on January 13th. And it was available for free download on the ModDB website, later being published in the official Steam workshop for Gears mod in July of 2013. And now for some technical aspects of it, it has 28 unique floors with a kind of surreal aspect to them, and some floors even had NPCs that would walk up to the elevator and stay with you for a while, until they just... Bruh. And you are also able to leave the elevator at certain floors to explore more of the level. And the developers were kind enough to include a tutorial on how to make custom floors, which led to some community-made floors, but I didn't find any popular examples other than some random 10-year-old video of a floor made by GLaDOS. Yes, that GLaDOS. Who we were thinking of. As for the gameplay, I won't talk much about it, because there are some recent videos showing the gameplay of this add-on, like the Librarians video published 3 years ago, which covers the majority of the floors of this game. And yeah, they're sick for a 2012 mod. The NPCs are also a cool feature. It just makes the elevator feel more alive or something. Also, I forgot to mention that the mod gathered 114,000 downloads on ModDB and 5,900,000 current subscriptions on the official Steam workshop. And there's a supposed sequel to this mod called The Elevator, which is being made by the same team that made the original add-on. It is planned to be a 6-player game, probably made in Unreal Engine, like their other project. But apart from that, it's going to have the same gameplay as the original elevator game, obviously with enhancements to the core idea. But something you might know, that is if you've seen or played Elevator Source, dude, get out! Is that this add-on influenced other developers to make games with the same mechanic as it, especially on Roblox, which has a lot of games with the same gameplay. Some good, some bad, But the most notable examples are the normal elevator and Regretevator. The normal elevator, released in March of 2015, was at least the first popular elevator game made in Roblox, because according to Roll Trends, it had a peak of 1.1 thousand players playing it. And just like I said, the game is basically the same thing as the original elevator source, although with some different floors. Currently it has 31 floors, but some were removed in later updates. Oh my god! Dude! What is this, bro? The other guy just left because of this. Dude, it's just me and this other guy. What is this? This shark. Dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. This got flat. Okay. Oh my goodness. It had different wacky NPCs. What is this? I don't know what's an NPC or not, bro. Like, is this an NPC? Yeah, it is. Different visuals, obviously, and a shopping system where you can earn coins by surviving the floors and buy some random items that serve just as something silly to buy with no real use. I remember getting excited to buy the items just to see how they would affect your character, like the Jawbreaker, which would just make your head bigger, the Spinach, which would give you muscles inspired by a certain cartoon character, and the Candy Bar, which, dude, it just spawns a hand on top of your head. Like, how does that make sense? Okay, yeah, I mean, that's it. It really was simple and goofy, but it kept me entertained for hours on end back then when I used to play it. And just like Elevator Source, it has some floors on which you can leave the elevator and play on them. Like the speedrun floor, which is a parkour floor with a speed boost to the player, the cows floor, which has cows on it that you could interact and knock them over, and also it has some ship which farts and poops when you click on them. Yeah, okay, I'm not making this up, guys. Dude, you just took a shit. You just pooped. Now for Regretevator, it was released in 2020 and it didn't have that many players when it first launched, like 500 to 600, but according to Rollimons, the game started rapidly gaining attraction in early 2024, growing to the thousands, and today it is kinda stable at 4,000 currently playing players. And according to Rollimons, it had a peak of, holy shit, 43,000 concurrent players. Yeah, I didn't know what to expect, but it's kinda understandable as the community is really prevalent on the internet and you might have seen something about it before. The gameplay again has the same principle as the previous two games: random floors, random NPCs, which you've probably seen somewhere else, and also a shopping system, although this time sells goofy items that has no real use and some real useful items. Also there's emotes and stuff. The game currently has 99 floors with 4 removed ones, which is a lot compared to the previous games, and they are more diversified, because most of these floors are something that you interact with by leaving the elevator, like hobbies, special shops, and even boss battles. Yeah, there's a list talking about the floors and its types. The NPCs, as I just said, is something you've probably seen without even playing the game, like the green alien cat called Gnarpy, among some other ones. And one neat little thing is the dialogue they have between them, and the fact that you can interact with them, like spraying water on them, or even giving them flowers. And some you even have to win a floor in order to get them into the elevator, like Prototype, which you had to beat this stage with fake tiles. Is here. Oh fuck. And other ones like Folly, which is actually a boss fight, Ready, which is just FNAF, among other ones. Also, for some honorable mentions from Roblox, there's this other elevator game I used to play called the Horror Elevator, which sadly, the original game has been deleted for some reason, but there's still some fan-made remakes on the original one. And I'll let you guess what the theme of this game is. You're absolutely right, it is about cooking meth. There are some other mentions of games that people made ports of elevator source to them, like VRChat, Fortnite, and again, Roblox. Yeah, there's a lot of elevator games there, but they aren't anything that special because they just had the same principle as the elevator source, but with different floors, and sometimes even missing features, like the NPCs or the shopping theme from the Roblox games. But to finish this video, I just like to say that I'm grateful for the creation of Elevator Source, because it just brings many fun memories to me and many others. And I also like to say that I'm sorry that this video kinda steered away from the original topic. I mean, there's just no records of any games made before Elevator Source. That was specifically what this game genre is. Also, why is Linus on Regretevator?
Straight, always in my headspace. I'm thinking about you all day. I hope you're doing okay. Oh girl, I wish that you knew that it's just always been you. You had me so dang confused, I didn't know what to do. I should be honest with you, knew I was falling for you. Spend all my hours with you, you had me calling for you. Oh girl, I wish that you knew that it's just always been you. You had me so dang confused, I didn't know what to do. I should be honest with you, knew I was falling for you. Spend all my hours with you, you had me calling for you. I wish that you know that it's just so